Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Tanky Esports Winter Major Swiss Stage tournament. Today we're having two wonderful teams playing against each other, Puzzle versus Fantasy. I'm your host, GT5 Gamers, and I have my boy broadcaster Renki here as well. On the blue side, we have Fantasy, where we have Shivchuk, Heavy Metal, Kuraga, Mr. Christmas, and Arcane. On the red side, we have Puzzle, where we have Morior, Sentinel, Curl, Pakistani Pro, and Helmet. The match has already started. We apologize for the little delay, but now we're having two wonderful teams playing with each others. As the stream probably remembers from last weekend, Kuraga with his legendary Railgun Wasp setup, he is back at it once again. So far, both teams are at 0-0. There's only 8 minutes of the match left. This is the first round, of course, so we can count this as a warm-up round. But since there's our legendary boy Kuraga with his Wasp Railgun set, I guess we'll see some beautiful games from his end with his beautiful quick maneuvers and moves. And it does look like Helmet going for that little Hollyman tactics. And yeah, so far Curl and Sentinel are pushing Fantasy's flag. Sentinel uses overdrive. Ooh, what a nice shot by Heavy Metal. Chiefchuk tried to use his overdrive, but did not succeed that very well. Sentinel takes him down easily. Mr. Christmas uses his overdrive to take down Curl to get that flag back. And looks like Mr. Christmas is going to capture that beautiful overdrive box. Oh, today, if I'm correct, we're going to be playing on Sandbox and Cross, fortunately. But looks like Puzzle Fantasy is trying to capture the first flag. Helmet uses his overdrive. Ooh. Both teams managed to return the flags. Yeah, that was an unfortunate from both teams. Fan- Puzzle almost, no, actually, Fantasy almost got that flag captured, but with the great teamwork of Puzzle, they managed to return that flag just in time. Another overdrive box is falling, and it does look like Sentinel is probably going to get it. Ooh, what a nice shot by Heavy Metal, letting Arcane get that one. And it does look like Fantasy is going to capture the first flag at 5 minutes of time left. Good question if we're going to see Kuraga change his setup as well on these maps, as they do require a little bit of stronger holes. Strongle. Damn. Can't even speak English now. But hopefully we'll see some beautiful action by Mr. Kuraga with his nice wasp and railgun, especially from the previous weekend's match where we saw his little skills, which was nice. Yeah, so far Fantasy is on the lead. So far Fantasy is on the lead, but 1-0. Kuraga uses his overdrive, but no one gets hurt. Looks like Curl is going to go for the flag, but Arcane manages to take him down. Sentinel uses his overdrive, which went to waste, unfortunately. Helmet going back to his nice position. Looks like most votes have gone for Fantasy. People are actually voting for Fantasy to win this match. That's impressive. Arcane attempting to go for the flag, but Curl manages to stop him. Chief Chook uses his overdrive to get a flag. Ooh. Pakistani Pro returns the flag. Arcane uses his overdrive. They'll go for the flag with Mr. Christmas and Chief Chook. Arcane gets taken down by Pakistani Pro. Looks like the team has to watch out for Puzzle, and it does look like Chief Chook is going to capture the second flag for Fantasy. Well done. Chief Chook attempting to go for the third flag, but doesn't get too far. Morior going for that flag, but doesn't succeed. Raga uses overdrive. He manages to hurt Pakistani Pro, but Pakistani Pro uses his repair kit just in time and returns the flag. 1 minute left on the clock. Pakistani Pro uses his overdrive. Does not manage to do that much, as he will be taken down by Kuraga. And it does look like Fantasy is going to take the first win. Yep. Arcane trying to go for the third flag, but unfortunately the time is up. Fantasy is going to take the first win of the first of the 4 rounds. We're going to continue on the sandbox map, and I guess we'll see if we're going to see our boy Kuraga's Wasp action. Alright. Looks like we're going to wait for that beautiful overdrive box to fall down. Looks like Kuraga is going to leave. And it does look like there's a technical pause from Puzzled, requesting a technical pause. And there's a technical pause until 2018. So we have a 5-minute technical pause until the timer hits 18 minutes over past 8 p.m. And then the battle may continue. All right, we'll be back as soon as the technical pause is over. Welcome back, people, and looks like the technical pause has ended. Now we're waiting for the beautiful overdrive box to drop down, and we'll probably see some awesome action by both teams again. All right, looks like the overdrive box is finally falling down, and we'll see who's going to capture that little box. And it does look like Ben is going to capture that one. And the match start will restart. I mean, all right. So the match has started. Looks like Puzzle has gone for a strong push. They've managed to take the flag, but looks like Mr. Christmas is going to stop their tracks quite quickly. Looks like Arcane is going to go get that box, and Helmet will use his overdrive. And looks like Puzzle manages to get their flag back. Looks like Arcane and Mr. Christmas is going for another flag pull, but Helmet with his shaft does not let Arcane go any further. Kuraga with heavy metal in that little corner. Looks like Kuraga with his Wasp going for a fast push with his Wasp railgun setup. Looks like he's teasing a puzzle right now. Ooh, Pakistani takes him down with one shot. Looks like Arcane and Mr. Christmas is back at it once again. Mr. Christmas uses his overdrive to assist Arcane, and they take down Pakistani Pro at the same time. Kuraga, Arcane are pushing together. Chief Chuk stops Pakistani Pro, and looks like Arcane is going to capture the first flag for Fantasy. At 7 minutes left on the match, and Fantasy has taken the first capture of the second round. So far, it does not look good for Puzzle. Looks like whole puzzle team's overdrives are ready. Sentinel uses his overdrive to assist Morior and Pakistani Pro. Morior is currently pulling the flag. And it does look like Puzzle is going to capture the first flag for Puzzle. Oh, Morior is going to capture the first flag for Puzzle. And at 5, oh, looks like there's a little of server lag. Looks like Heavy Metal with Karaga is just chilling in their little spot. Five minutes left on the clock. And it does look like Puzzle is pulling a second flag for themselves. Mario manages to capture the second flag for Puzzle. So far, it's not looking good for Fantasy. Pakistani Pro manages to take the flag, and with the whole assistance of Puzzle, it does look like Pakistani Pro is going to capture the third flag for Puzzle. Mr. Christmas uses overdrive, manages to take down Ben and Pakistani Pro. Sentinel with their flag with Fantasy's flag as well. Chief Chuck uses overdrive. Ooh, what a nice shot by Arcane. And Arcane manages to capture the second flag for Fantasy, which will put Puzzle still in the lead with 3-2. Looks like Mr. Christmas, Chief and Arcane. Arcane uses his overdrive. And Mario going for the flag as well. Time is ticking to 2 minutes already. Ooh, a nice overdrive by Karaga to take down Sentinel. Chief Chuk drops the flag to Karaga. And looks like Pakistani Pro is going to get that overdrive box that has fallen. Helmet is going to take that flag and make sure nobody gets it. Chief Chuk and Heavy Metal going for the flag. What a nice one shot by Chief Chuk, and Heavy Metal manages to return the flag, and Karaga will capture the third flag for Fantasy. Arcane with a flag. Currently, one less than 1 minute left on the clock, and it's currently a tie between Puzzle versus Fantasy. And it does look like Pakistani Pro is going to capture the fourth flag for Puzzle, and Puzzle is going to take the lead with 4-3. Last 20 seconds on the clock, and looks like Helmet is going to go for the flag, and they do not get that far. Well, that looks like it's going to be a win for Puzzle with 4-3. Currently, the score is 1-1 against Puzzle versus Fantasy. Next match we're going to have in our beautiful map Cross. Waiting for that link for Cross map. Welcome back. And we're going to continue the match on the cross map. And on the red side, we'll have fantasy, and on the blue side, puzzle. The match has already restarted, and currently we're waiting for that beautiful overdrive box to fall, and then we'll just self-destruct all the tanks and start the match. And yeah, currently both teams are in a tie, 1-1, and the first overdrive box looks like Ben is going to get that one. And yeah, it does not look like we're self-destructing the tanks yet. Either we're waiting for another overdrive box or specific time. And it looks like everyone is getting self-destruct now. And the match has begun. Heavy Metal has taken the flag. Helmet is trying to stop them, but with Arcane's assistance, they manage to take him down. Heavy Metal gets taken down, and Arcane will continue pulling the flag. Ben is trying to stop and does not succeed, and Fantasy is going to get that first flag capture by Arcane. Looks like Morior is going tried to go for the flag but missed it by inches. But looks like Pakistani Pro is going to get that flag instead. Chief Chuk with Heavy Metal trying to stop him. It will be a tight one, and it does look like Pakistani Pro is going to capture the first flag for Puzzle as well, which will put the both teams 1-1. Kuraga uses his overdrive, but somehow that does not do any damage. Ooh, what a nice shot by Helmet. Heavy Metal will get that flag, and he manages to take down Helmet just in time. Looks like Pakistani Pro is going for the flag once again. And he gets taken down by Mr. Christmas. Sentinel is trying to use his overdrive. Ooh. Arcane in big trouble. And Arcane manages to capture the second flag for Fantasy just in time before Helmet used his overdrive on him. Pakistani Pro uses his overdrive. Heavy Metal used his overdrive as well, but missed unfortunately. And Chief Trick manages to take down Pakistani Pro. Looks like Arcane is going to go for the flag once again. And he gets taken down by Sentinel just in time. Shichuk uses his overdrive and manages to take down Pakistani Pro Murir and get that flag back just in good time. Currently, Fantasy is on the lead, 2-1. Looks like Heavy Metal and Arcane are going for a flag push once again. Arcane has his overdrive already, and he uses overdrive, but Ben stops them. Sentinel attempted to go for the flag, but Kuraga manages to stop him with Mr. Christmas. Looks like Heavy Metal and Arcane are going for the flag again, and Heavy Metal will get that flag. Four minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Fantasy is still on the lead with 2-1. Looks like Morier and Pakistani Pro are going for the flag, but partially Kuraga managed to take down Pakistan Pro. Helmet uses his overdrive on Mr. Christmas. Looks like Morier with the flag pull. Mr. Heavy Metal going after him, and Heavy Metal manages to take down Morier and Pakistani Pro with his overdrive. Ben takes the flag. Kuraga trying to stop them. Chief Chook uses his overdrive. Chief Chook manages to take down Sentinel and Ben. Pakistani Pro uses his overdrive as well, but looks like Heavy Metal is going to go and get that flag back to their base. Another overdrive box is falling, and it does look like Chief Chook is going to get that one. Heavy Metal with that sneak attack to the base to get the flag. Ben notices, Ben uses his overdrive. Heavy Metal really low, unfortunately. And it does look like Morier is going to capture the second flag for Puzzle, which will put them in a draw. Arcane and Heavy Metal both going for the flag. What a nice shot by Helmet. And it does look like Mr. Christmas is going to get that third capture for Fantasy. Fantasy is currently on the lead with 3-2. Heavy Metal going for the flag. Kuraga uses the overdrive but does not help. Arcane going for that sneak attack to get that flag. Morier spawns in just in time. And he uses his overdrive as well at the go. Ooh, what a nice shot by Helmet. Ooh, that Mr. Christmas's overdrive was just perfect, and it does look like Mr. Christmas is going to capture the fourth flag for Fantasy. 30 seconds left on the clock, and it does look like that Fantasy is going to win the third round. Well done. Fantasy is going to take that second win. Fantasy is currently on the lead with 2-1 against Puzzle. We're going to move to the fourth round. We're going to stay in the same map as on Cross and continue in a short minute. All right. Looks like Mr. Christmas, Ben, and Pakistani Pro are going to change their gear. Now the teams have changed, so Fantasy is going to be on the blue side and Puzzle on the red side. Currently, we're waiting for that overdrive box to fall down. Oh, oh, Pakistani Pro joined back. And looks like the overdrive box is now falling. Who captured the first one? Oh, does look like Ben will take that overdrive box. And it does not look like anyone. The first overdrive box did not fall. All right. All right. Looks like Heavy Metal and Arcane going for a quick push for that flag. Yeah, currently the both teams are on a tie. No captures yet. But it does look like Heavy Metal is going to go for a push. But it does look like Sentinel is somewhat trying to stop him. Chivchuk takes the flag, or Shivchuk with heavy metal. Looks like Morior and Ben are going for a push to stop him. Ooh, nice. Heavy metal uses overdrive but missed just by inches. Ooh, what a nice return by Pakistan Pro. Yeah, currently no teams have managed to capture the flag yet. Looks like Mr. Christmas is using his overdrive to assist Arcane with that flag pull. Looks like another overdrive box is falling, and Helmet uses his overdrive to take down Mr. Christmas. Лобановский, пожалуйста, не матюкайся в чате. Я тебя потом... Я дам тебе просто маленький признак сейчас. Просто, пожалуйста, не матюкайся на чат. Спасибо. Alright, so currently it's still 0-0. And looks like Helmet uses his overdrive against Arcane, but does not succeed on taking many more. Looks like Heavy Metal is going to take that flagpole. Chivchuk and Arcane and Mr. Christmas probably with that assistance. Looks like Sentinella, Morior, and Helmet are trying to go for a stop, but it does look like Arcane is going to pull that first flag. Morior tries to take that flag, but does not succeed on getting that far. Ooh, what a nice shot. Looks like whole fantasy team is going for a whole assistance. Karaga uses overdrive and manages to take down 3 enemies. Well done. Chivchuk with his overdrive and his mind kill against Morior and Pakistani Pro. Well done. Looks like Pakistani Pro is attempting to go for a flagpole. Sentinel uses overdrive. And unfortunately, Karaga gets taken down with it. For some reason, he attempted to go. And looks like Heavy Metal is laying low. And ooh, what a nice shot by Karaga. Не, я понимаю по-русски тоже. Alright. Looks like Heavy Metal is going to go for the flag. With the assistant of Arcane's Overdrive. And ooh, what a nice shot by Sentinel. And Ben manages to return the flag to their base. Pakistani Pro with that flag pull. Mr. Christmas uses Overdrive. Well done by Heavy Metal and Mr. Christmas. And Shivchuk. Heavy Metal with that flagpole with Arcane. Morior and Ben trying to stop him. Heavy Metal drops his flag to Arcane. And it does look like Arcane is going to capture the second flag for Fantasy. Currently, Fantasy is on the lead with 2-1. If Fantasy wins this round, Fantasy will continue on their. Actually, not continue yet. I think I'm too early for that yet. But they will win this round. But if Puzzle manages to get 2 flags and tie up with 2-2, we will continue to the 5th round. But of course, there's only 1 minute left for Puzzle to do that. And it does look like Arcane is going to go for a flag pull once again with Heavy Metal. With, of course, a little delayed assistance. But it does look like Fantasy is going to get a 100% certain win for Fantasy against Puzzle. Kuraga uses his overdrive and manages to take down Ben, and Ben takes down Kuraga. Shivchuk uses his overdrive. Arcane going for a flag pull with the last 16 seconds on the clock. Will Arcane manage to capture a 3rd flag for Fantasy? Good question. There's only 6 seconds left on the clock, and he will get closer and closer to the flag. 3, 2, 1. And Arcane manages to capture the 3rd flag just in time before the match ends. Well done. Looks like Fantasy is going to win this round. And well done by Puzzle with that beautiful match. Fantasy is going to continue with that beautiful victory. And I was your host, GTA 5 Gamers, and our broadcaster, Renke. Do you want to say anything to the chat?
Yes, join next stream, EN2, in a minute.
Yes. We're going to continue the stream on tankysport_EN_2. And we'll stream there the next battle. And thank you for watching. Remember to link your Twitch account to your Tanky account to claim those ultra containers. And thanks for watching, guys. See ya.